This is the bag that I take with me when I visit the cats. It is filled with 4 tools: a rug, a back scratcher, treats, and toys. When I enter the cat's room initially, I play soft music or whisper to the cat, sometimes even ignore the cat initially until they feel comfortable with me being there. So tool number 1 is a rug. And this has 2 purposes. One is for play, which I'll demonstrate later. And the other is just to provide comfort. It's just another surface for cats to stretch out on, to luxuriate in the texture. And some cats will scratch it. Some cats will go underneath it. Some cats will actually bunch it up and bunny kick it. So it's a good thing to have. Of course, I wash it after each shift so that I don't spread any germs. So tool number 1, rug. Tool number 2, back scratcher. I use this for 2 purposes as well. One is to deliver treats, and I just put a treat in there, and then of course extend it and let the cat smell it and put the treat down. So this is to protect the cat from getting into trouble in case the cat is swatty or you're unsure of the cat's reaction. It's very comfortable to use this instead. Now, the second thing I use it for is to give pets. And I do that by letting the cat smell it first. And if that goes well, I will gently stroke the cat's forehead with this. And I'll demonstrate that when I actually have a cat that I'm showing you. And if the cat if the cat pulls away, I stop. But if the cat responds positively, I will then extend my non-dominant hand for the cat to smell. And if the cat leans in or rubs against my hand, I will pet him with my hand. And now some cats don't like to be pet from up above. If that's the case, I will go under and scratch their chin or their neck. The third tool is treats, and I have 3 types: crunchy, licky, and stew. Stew seems, for me at least, to have the highest value. It's a very savory smell, and they like it. It's messy, I'll admit, but it's worked with a lot of shutdown cats rather than the other 2 treats. So let's start with the crunchy treats. If they eat a crunchy treat and seem to really want more, I make what I call a trail of treats, kind of the Hansel and Gretel move with the breadcrumbs. And I'll put 2 treats on maybe the next lower level, and then another treat on the lowest level of the cat treat, and then ultimately on the floor. So your goal ultimately is to get them to the floor, so that's good. With the licky treats, I prefer to put a little bit on a spoon and extend it into the cubby for the cat to lick. If the cat's intimidated by the spoon or not interested, then I might squeeze a little bit at the edge of the cubby to see if they will eat that. And if I'm really feeling confident with the cat, I will put some licky treat on my non-dominant hand and let them lick it. So that's number 3, treats. And last but certainly not least is toys. So I have a variety of wand toys that I use, and they serve a dual purpose. They are they do double duty because they're for play, but they also allow the cat to become comfortable with touch or being close to you. So wand toys can be used for a game called Stick Under the Rug, which is a huge hit. And what I do is I take the wand and I put it under the rug, and then it just kind of pokes out, goes like that, and sometimes I'll go like this. And this really catches their interest. You'll see them watching it and moving their head to look at it. Sometimes I'll even go like this and then put it under. Now the other end of the toy, and this seems to be the favorite one, is this fringe toy, I guess because it looks more like a mouse. I put this initially under the rug and then pull it very slowly just like their prey would do. Sometimes I'll leave it there. And then you'll see their eyes get wider and wider, and they come forward in their cubby. And then when this is the point where they see the bump onto the rug moving, where some cats will jump down and pounce on it and start to go crazy, which is, you've got them once they do that. I will caution you about wand toys, however. Two things. You have to determine how fast the cat likes the toy to go, because you don't want to scare them. So some cats really like it to go like this along the floor, and some cats like it to go like this. I always stop also and let them smell the toy first. Now, never, please, never whip the toy like this, which I see some people do. It's really frightens the cat. Plus, you could hit the cat. And also, if they're in the cubby, don't put it into the cubby. Don't throw it into the cubby. What I do to get them interested, if they don't respond to either of those techniques, is I will just by myself just play with the toy on the floor and let them see me pull it underneath and so on and so on. And or I'll place it on the platform near their cubby and then slowly drag it along. I'll demonstrate this when I show you the video where I'm actually doing this with cats. Sorry, just want to make sure I didn't forget anything. Oh, I just wanted to say, when you put it into their cubby, you're invading their space, and that's not a good thing because it's frightening. Okay, oh, this is called the cat dancer, and it's not easy to control. It kind of has, that's the whole point of it, where it's like a bug and it's unpredictable. So some cats love it and some cats are terrified of it. So I place it into the cubby like just down, and sometimes I use the other side because it's smaller, and I let them smell it. And then I pull it out of the cubby and just make it go along the floor or the walls and see if they're interested. And some cats really will like this, so that's why I'm including it. And finally, for toys, even though animal care is wonderful about making sure that each room is set up with soft toys and hard toys, I carry some with me. I just find for kittens and young cats, they love ping pong balls and the sounds that they make when you run them against the floor, roll them on the floor. And catnip mice, it's unbelievable. It's like when you take your dog to PetSmart or Petco and say, pick out a toy, and the dog gets all excited. Cats are not dissimilar. So when I'll take the catnip mouse and place it into the cubby, if it's safe for my hand to be there. Otherwise, I'll use the back scratcher to put it there. And it's so interesting. Now, some cats go bonkers and they start licking it, and then they bat it onto the floor, and then they throw it up in the air and jump to the floor and go crazy. And other cats just take great comfort in it. It's like, oh, it's mine. And seriously, you see them light up, and they'll rub against it and then just maybe rest their head on it and go to sleep. It's just wonderful to see. Okay, so 4 tools: rug, back scratcher, treats, toys. I hope this has been helpful, and I really appreciate your time. There will be another video on me demonstrating how I do this with the cats. Thank you so much. This is Ace and Archie, and they are fearful cats, but they love treats and they love to play. So you see I'm putting the treat in, letting them smell. There. Yeah. Now, generally Archie does not like to be petted. I already know this, but yeah, see, that's what he does, so I stop. But now, Ace is a different story, if I can get him out of there. What's that? What is it? Huh? All right, here's Ace. Okay. Ace enjoys it. And because he enjoys it, I'm going to use my hand to pet him. Am I blocking it? There. What a good boy you are. Oh, he's purring. What a good boy. But I won't pet Archie. So now these, I happen to know that this is Archie's favorite treat. So, what do I have for you? What do I have for you? Your brother's licking his chops. Oh! Is that good? Is that so delicious? Yeah. Good boy, Ace. Okay. So because he licked it off the spoon, I will now try it on my finger. There you go. He's very gentle. And it's good for Archie to watch because he'll say, oh, those hands are giving good things. Treats. Is that delicious? Do you want some more? Let's get some more. Come on. Here's some. Yeah. You got some on your nose. You have some on your nose, honey. There. Want some more? It's down here. There you go. It's right here, right here. Archie's interested. Okay, let's try some toys. Here's the cat dancer. And as you can see, they're very intrigued. Archie's usually the one who comes to the floor for toys. Watching the guy in the hall, huh? Are you? It's okay. You're safe. You're safe. Here we go. Here we go. And I already have the rug on the floor. Excuse me. And now we'll see if we can get him to come down with this. Where's it going? That's a good boy. Oh, okay. You want to smell it first, huh? That's going to disappear. Notice he's gotten closer to me by coming down. Now we'll try stick under the rug. What's under there? Okay, baby, did you have fun?